I literally just shoved food in my mouth, sorry. I can't tell if my headphones are on or not. They are. Okay. Sorry, I have some little foods to eat first before we play, because I decided to go, hi blood, what's up? I decided to go live on TikTok so I could get that 30-minute requirement out of the way so that we can multi-stream over there. Maybe not next stream, but maybe when we start the next game series. You have to be live on TikTok for like 30 minutes within the past 30 days or something like that to be able to use TikTok Studio. So I had to subject myself to that, which was kind of awful, but fine. We're here now. We're in our home territory. But I didn't get to eat, so I am eating now. So I've got Panera. I've got my soup. I've got my bread. I've got a big old thing of mac and cheese. I got a fun drink. I got my water. My water might need to be filled up, which, if it does need to be filled up, we could test out our BRB screen with the words on stream thing. Because I didn't get to test that last time. But anyways, Happy New Year. How are you guys? Because technically, didn't stream last till except last year. What? That's not the sentence I think I was going for. You know what I meant. It's been since last year. I'm doing pretty good. My leg is itchy. Ouch. I bought some new blind boxes. So I think before we start gaming one night, after they come in, we are going to open them together. So I can get you guys involved in my blind box addiction. You know what else I need to add? I need to add a command for throne. So I did do that as well. I feel weird about doing it, but I created a wish list on a wish list site. It's called Throne. It's for like 4 streamers. But I literally just put blind boxes on it pretty much to support my addiction. There should be a panel of it below the stream, but I want to make a little chat thingy for it as well. But I was looking at our friend, I don't know what she goes by now, but Kitty, Skull Kitty. She's changed her name though, or at least the name of her VTuber has changed. She has actually crowdfunding for emotes on hers, which I thought was a good idea as well. Because I did get that set of 3 emotes last time, or not too long ago, but there's still quite a few emote slots that I have to fill in. But emotes, if you want good ones, are expensive. Totally warranted because you're paying for an artist's time. It's just hard to justify paying for it. So it's a cool little thing to have as a goal. But yeah, it's a neat little website. Like I said, it's like a gift wish list website. And you can set it up to where like the more expensive stuff, you can crowdfund. So if someone wanted to like donate to you, let's say the thing that you wanted, like one of my things on there is like a whole set of blind boxes. There's like $200. I don't expect someone to outright pay that for me. But you can like put $10 towards it or something like that, and then the more people that put money towards it, then it can get crowdfunded, and then I could get it. So it is kind of neat. It's another like interesting little way to kind of support the streamers that you watch, because I know not a lot of people like doing bits and stuff, and I totally get that because Twitch takes their money out of it. So to be able to support a streamer directly is a lot more appealing. And to even me, is like if I wanted to support a streamer, like I would much rather do that than like giving bits. Or honestly even subscribing, because as an affiliate, like half of that money, or more than half, goes to Twitch. So that's why one, watching, the viewer count is most helpful, but also if you want to support a streamer, donating to them directly is like the way to go. Not to get all weird and money talk before we start streaming, but now Kevin finally posted I'm live. I'm just trying to eat my soup in peace before we play, because I know once we start this game it's gonna go wild. I don't even remember what we were doing. It feels like it's been forever since last time I played, but it hasn't been that long, honestly. It's only been since last Thursday. But what were we doing? Oh, that's right. I was gonna go to City Hall so I can figure out where the map maker lives, if possible. Yeah, so Bethany, I think, went into... Oh, that's right. Bethany went into the mirror. The mirror took her to the map maker's house. And she was talking to Hammond, or I'm going to say at least who she thinks is Hammond, who was her supposedly dead son. Which is Ape Man's, like, half-brother or something like that. I highly doubt they're full brothers. Because I definitely think Old Man got it on with an ape, and that's how he made Man-Ape-Man. I don't know what I'm saying. I forget their names. Okay, soup done. Sorry it takes me so long. I do have mac and cheese, but I can take bites of mac and cheese while we play. Also, I'm trying a slightly different, like, mic placement. Whoops, hold on. It's loose. So hopefully things sound okay, but it's a little bit off to my side, because I find that when it's in front of me, it really gets in my way, and I bonk it a lot. And I'd rather not bonk it for you guys. So, okay. Now that I know how to melee and stuff, this should hopefully go a little bit better, since I don't have, like, any ammo. Because the game basically sets you up on being like, hey, ammo's scarce. And I'm out here just firing shots off. I feel like I was here for a reason. Was this where the... This was where the factory was. Okay, so I am going... I gotta just this is why I probably should have taken notes. Did I take notes? I don't think I did. Let's see. I literally wrote find Mirror Maker's house. Okay. Well, at least I know what I thought I did was correct. So let's... I can travel. Oops. Hello. Let's go up to this one. And then we'll bop over to the library. I don't know what to search in the library. I'm really descriptive with the notes I take for myself. Throgmorton. That's what his name was. Excuse me, people. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, hold on. Where am I? That's right. Okay, that's the asylum. There's gotta be more fast travel places. mean, I know there is, because there's some areas of the town that I haven't gone in yet. But I feel like there's got to be more in this little area that I'm in. Also, how is my voice audio? Does it sound okay? Because like I said, I've moved you to the side. So I want to make sure it doesn't sound weird. I still want to go in here.
The door won't budge.
I want to go in the gentleman's club so bad. I want to see what it's all about. Do I need to? Yeah, okay. I'm just going straight. I didn't know if I needed to, like, cross water or anything like that.
Extra, extra.
Let's do some investigation. I like the, having to use, like, the world, essentially, to look stuff up and figure that out. I think that's kind of a cool little feature. Bop one into here. Excuse me, excuse me. Okay, alright. Citizens. Citizen records? Is he in Salvation Harbor? How about here? Nope. There? Nope. This side? No. Old Grove? Nope. Reed Heights? Nope. The Shells? Nope. Okay. Citizens after the flood. That's very big. Other? No. I mean, it's definitely citizens. Legal documents? Maybe? I'm just gonna search every section. No. Occupation? Because I feel like citizens and finding out their occupation after the flood, before the flood, 19th century as a whole. How? I don't think, well, this is pre-flood, because it says she thinks her answers have been there for since the last century, but shuffling with mere ways, didn't want to kill him. Send back, hopefully you can find a new body to live in, which is weird. I'm done with this wretched city, time to move somewhere warmer. So he doesn't live here anymore, right? So then how am I supposed to get to him? So this is the last piece of evidence I got. Large mirror at the factory, some kind of gate. It's cracked now, but at least I know where Bethany's gone. The mirror maker's house. So where did he live before? Other. 19th century. Citizen records? No. This game makes me feel so stupid. Like, apparently I don't know how to research. Newcomers? I mean, that doesn't seem right. Definitely feels like citizens. 19th century. Legal documents? Maybe just citizens of the 19th century in each area? No. We may need to Google this one. I just need to know what to look up. Like, what information am I supposed to have gleaned from this? Also, you didn't answer my question. Okay, one more bite of mac and cheese and I'm done. A big thing of mac and cheese. Done with that. Alright, I'm resorting to Google. I don't care what you say. So what is this one called? I got mac and cheese on my computer here. My computer? My phone is what I meant to say. What are we casing? Through the looking glass. Through the, which is a side case nonetheless. Doing all this work. Okay, did that. Did that. Went there. Oh, I need to go to the police department because I have a search warrant, I think. And it tells us where the address is because of the search warrant. Why do you keep not answering my question? Okay, so I don't want to be here. I need to go over here. I'm gonna fast travel over there. I had soup and mac and cheese. That was the You're telling me every time I fast travel from here, I could have just walked straight across? Oh no, okay, that's it. I knew there had to have been another fast travel place. I fucking knew it. I'm so glad I found it. Because this one just felt too far. It's not that far, but it felt too far. Alright, wish me luck. I'm gonna open my drink. I have to, like, get ready to sip the foam off. Okay, I did so much better with that one. What, the sound of opening this? Did it sound good? I'll have to open more of them on stream. Alright, police department, we've got this. Well, I'm glad that sounded cool. But do I sound good? Jess is live. What's she playing? Excuse me, pardon me, I'm just here to use your shit. I forget where your table is. Back here. Okay. Crimes. Investigate where you're incurring complaints of suspicious activity. Sounds good? Okay, thank you. Complaints? Subjects. Suspects? Documentation. Aha! Okay, gone to Randall. Let's see. Residents fled the city. Last known location, Oakmont, Massachusetts. Northern Old Grove, the corner of Windhalf Ave and Goldbridge Road. Suspected of disrupting public order, subversive behavior, and counterfeiting. Ooh, what are we counterfeiting? Gaunter. Oh, fuck, sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Finally got that. And let's go to map. Who be gifting me shit? I got an email about it already. Who be doing that? I think it's mostly anonymous. I'm suspicious, but thank you. I think I can actually turn on notifications, but I don't know. You guys, we'll discuss more of it in detail. This is new to me. This is new. This is new. I'm nervous. I'm new. I'm sweating. I'm new. I'm new here. I'm new here. Okay. I don't know what you guys want. Do you want to be known as a gifter? Do you want to be anonymous? How do we do this? I wasn't prepared. I wasn't prepared. I never know how to react. I'm sorry. Thank you. I appreciate it. Whoever it was. I assume you're here. What was I doing? Oh my god. I'm thrown off. I wasn't prepared. I wasn't prepared. Okay, here we go. Northern Old. Oh, we get to go to Old Grove. I have to burp. Excuse me. Sorry. Sorry. Apologies. Apologies. The corner of Windhalf. Oh, Windhalf. And Goldbridge. Bam. Right here. How do I place mark? There we go. Cool. Alright, so I can fast travel up to here, to Old Grove South, and then hopefully we find some more fast travel-y doodahs along the way. I just went the wrong direction. Excuse me, Mr. Mean Police Officer. I am out of here. Because you're an a-hole. He's mean to us. I have a real addiction to these Nitro Pepsis. It's becoming a problem, I think, actually. I should work on that. Now I want to click on it. Yeah, it doesn't tell me. Doesn't tell me who. I guess that's technically a good thing. Because I did say when I was on TikTok Live that one of the benefits of that site was that it can be anonymous, and I think I allowed anonymity. So, fine, stay anonymous. Whoever you are. I appreciate you. I do very much appreciate it, actually. I'm terrible. I think I'm terrible at showing my appreciation. I think just because I'm not, I think I'm somewhere on the spectrum, and I think my somewhere on the spectrum is not being able to show my emotions properly. Because I feel my emotions. I feel them, and I should probably talk to my therapist about this. Actually, I feel like I intellectualize them more than I express them. I'm good at wording them, usually, for the most part. Sometimes I'm not. When I get overwhelmed with emotion, it's really hard. I kind of shut down and I'm not very good at talking about it because I can't find the words. But I feel like, in general, I'm decent at it. I don't know. I'm overthinking things now. I'm complicated. I'm stressed. Okay, so maybe it's definitely not this one because that doesn't have an opening door. I can tell just by running up to them whether the door is going to open or not. This one looks like it might open because it's got lights inside. Was this where I was before? This feels familiar. Why does this feel familiar? It kind of looks like Throgmorton's house. I keep forgetting I have to hold. Yes. I can make more weapons. Actually, a lot of these houses look the same. Why is there, like, a recent fire kind of burning? That makes me feel like someone was here. Like, this feels familiar, but not. So it's gotta be the same house map. No, because there's the same this here. Maybe I died. Maybe I was here and then died. And then it took me back to that other area. Throgmorton's house is definitely laid out like this, so maybe that's why it feels familiar. Because this is how his house is set up. Can't go this way. It's like giving me shit to go off of. Because it's either this one or this one. So it's either this one or the one across from me, but the one across from me didn't look go-inable. Um... And half Gold Bridge. So what am I missing? There's nothing that's like painfully obvious that stands out to me. Am I just meant to walk around with my crazy vision and hope that I see something? Hello? Anybody? Anything? I got not shit to go off of here. Either I'm like a painfully terrible detective, or there's nothing here. It's because I'm so used to playing like single player games. Well, this one has its lights on too. So maybe I'm meant to fuck up and go in the wrong house, maybe. I don't know. It just auto-saved, so no, I can't even go in this house. But you have a light on. Let me in. It has to be that house. So what the fuck am I looking for? Because these other ones have gates that are blocking them. Can I go, like, behind it? We might be Googling again. I mean, yeah, I can, but... There's nothing back here. This is just the back entrance to it. What am I supposed to be looking for? Okay, hold on. I don't know. That's hilarious. If I leave and come back, it refills it. Oh my god. I can cheat the system. That's fucking amazing. It just refills it after a while. You know what? I'm gonna Google. Am I missing something like painfully obvious? Like... No, I don't want to log into Disney Plus. Goldbridge. Wind half. Yeah. It says run down and infested wild beasts, which I remember killing those. And several notes about a mirror showing an occult tome on the ground. But, like, there's not a single note anywhere in this godforsaken building. Like, there's nothing. Like, I can't click on anything. Maybe it's just fucked up. Maybe it's just not meant to be. I mean, luckily this is a side quest, so it's not the end of the world, if I can't do anything with it, but that's very unfortunate. It could be broke, so we're just gonna... Actually, I mean, I can leave that on the map there, but okay. Anyways, back to what we were doing. Okay, I completely forget what we were doing from the main quest here. Fish market apprehended a suspicious-looking Innsmouther as he was talking to a young woman. The suspect had in his possession a peculiar golden amulet which resembled a fisheye, seized as well as dagger, seized. The suspect resisted arrest. When I tried to cuff him, he cried for help. screaming for his brothers from EOD. Several other armed Innsmouthers appeared from the fish market. I was forced to release said Innsmouther and retreat. The suspect got away. The case is pending further investigation. So I assume I need to go back to the police department. So maybe let me run around out here real quick and see if I can find... There's got to be another fast travel spot up here. Because there's no way there's not one. That way, maybe if the game decides to fix itself, we can bop up here and try that little quest exploration again. Because I do remember fighting those things and then dying. And it put me back where we just were, I think. But that means I would have probably stumbled into that house on accident. Did I know it was there? I don't think so. I don't know. Maybe I just Googled it. I'm not sure, to be honest. I don't know what I was doing. Anyways, back to the police department where we just were. GG's, guys. GG's. Let me actually take a sip of my drink. You do have an ad coming at you in about 20 seconds. Just FYI. You're probably not going to miss much because I'm just going to be sitting here trying to figure out how to research. Because I do try to do it myself before I go Googling things, but sometimes I just get tired of it and I just want to complete the quest. So, yeah. Okay, so this one. Let's see. So district, the shells. And we're looking for suspects. Violent crimes? No. Who's stalking? Misdemeanor, maybe? No. Complaints? No. Maybe evidence? No. Well, I quite literally am just gonna click through everything. So, I know it's definitely the shells. Maybe officers. I don't think it's a violent crime, but we're gonna search it. Property crimes, misdemeanors, complaints? No. Documentation. God damn it. Why do I not know how to search things? Ooh, that sounds good, Blood. I don't know if you can hear me, but I'll tell you again in about 30 seconds. I do love honey barbecue. I had a buffalo chicken wrap for lunch, and it was good. So I feel like officers and the shells... Oh, you can hear me. Good. I feel like officers and the shells make sense. Impounds maybe, because they seized some items. No? Okay. I was just getting a little excited. I mean, this is a police report. So, like, I already have the police report. What information am I looking for? Who this person is? So, suspect. Impounds. In the shell. Documentation. I'm struggling. Yeah, it was a crispy chicken, and it had buffalo sauce. I did put mayo and banana peppers on it, and it also had lettuce. So it was pretty good. I guess it technically would count as a crime. But I don't know what I'm... Like, I know I got this police report from the police station. But then what am I supposed to do with this information? Because I'm trying to figure out where the golden amulet came from. But what's his face? There's a dead guy somewhere that had the amulet on him. Listen, I'll be honest, I don't remember the plot. I only vaguely remember it. My memory is that of a rock. I almost said a turtle, but I feel like turtles remember. You know, like turtles feel like they just know some shit. Okay? So, I have the memory of a rock, not a turtle. Turtle be keeping it locked. Okay, let's see. Let's try. So, what did you say? Would resisting arrest count as a crime? I mean technically, but he's not arrested for it. Yeah, turtles got that good brain, man. They got that good brain. Fuck it, I'm Googling. I'm clearly not in the mood to think today for whatever reason. And I got nothing going on in my mind palace. I love that they call it a mind palace. Quid pro quo. The sinking city. I've been doing too much thinking. Actually, today I did very little thinking, but you know. That's the police report I got. Okay. Oh. I'm just meant to go to the fish market. God, I'm dumb. What an idiot. There's a reason it gave me the fish market information. I was wondering why it, like... Because it's, like, at the corner of Orchard Ave and Holy Fire Lane. Like, okay. It's telling me that for a reason. Where, though? In the shells. Right. Where's the shells? Shells? The shells. Oh my god. Did I marked it? No. That's a fast travel place. Holy Fire. What is it? At the corner of Holy Fire Lane and Orchard Ave. Oh my god, it's right next to a freaking fast travel place. I am just dumb. I am so dumb. I keep going the wrong goddamn way. Get your pizza. Have at it. Don't mind me, guys. It's just a Tuesday. It's a Tuesday after like a 4-day weekend, okay? It's just this, it's gonna be what's gonna be, alright? Welcome to the shit show, right? Okay? We're doing our best here. Ouch, my toe. I just clipped my toenail on my desk. Okay. Continue I shall. Okay. There we go. I am now at the fish market. Can I just talk to random people? No. This is the fish market, though, I think.
Fish? Fresh fish?
No.
Fish? Fresh fish?
Mm-mm.
Take as much as
I don't
you
want
need.
feed.
It won't
Feed?
cost you a penny.
Fish.
Don't be shy. We have enough for everyone.
I've heard that I can find an organization hereabouts that goes by the name of the EOD. Am I in the right
Hereabouts.
place?
That's a good word.
Sure are. I happen to be a representative of the EOD.
Oh.
Pleased to meet you. My name's Anna.
I like you, Anna.
I help you with something?
Charles Reed. Just a few questions, if I may.
Of course. Ask away, Charlie.
Oh, she's already giving me nicknames. I'm not going to ask her why she's being generous. Just get cut to the chase.
I mean,
tell me what I need to know.
What do you do as an organization?
Well, we are a non-profit charitable organization. Actually, it's better to say that we're a gathering of volunteers.
Well, that sounds
We're not
nice.
an official charity yet.
Okay.
As for what we do, we try to help ease the suffering in our city as much as we can.
This sounds
How do you do
devious for some reason.
We provide fish for the hungry and fix the homes of the poor. We also patrol the streets at night to keep the wild beasts and bandits at bay. And many more things. Whatever needs doing. Anything to help the people, Charlie.
Don't call me Charlie. No, I don't care if she calls me Charlie, but like... I'm getting weird vibes from you, lady, Miss Anna. I'm a little suspicious. Pizza, crackers, water, and Tootsie Rolls. That is quite the combo. I love that. Also, I've trapped a stink bug on my desk because he had the audacity to fly onto my Steel Series mouse pad, and I said no. So I had the top half of a plastic container from when I did my nails, and I caught the bitch. And he's gonna die in there. He's still kicking, but he's gonna die. He can't get out. So, jerk. That's right. Got him. He's gonna perish alone. Bitch. Anyways, what is, where are your spirits?
It's been great chatting with
She just, didn't she say she was the head
I'm actually
person?
here to speak with the EOD leadership. You know,
Or the head of
find
something?
Not so fast, Charlie. Nobody meets the top brass without being a member. You need to earn a rank in the EOD first.
Okay, I can do that.
Oh, you're kidding me.
I can be nice to
What
people.
for?
You
What
need
is she gonna
prove
ask me to do,
yourself.
though?
Show us through your actions that you're worth our time. No offense.
Ma'am, I'm a detective. I can do that. I don't know if I care what EOD means. I mean, I probably should, but I'll ask.
What does EOD stand for?
Everyone's obvious duty.
Oh,
When we began, it also had is to help each other, but we dropped that part.
that is a very
It was a
long
little bit
title.
wordy.
Okay, so how can I prove
How
myself?
can I join?
It does sound very
That all
culty.
depends on what skills you can offer us. What do you do
Supernatural
best?
detective.
Well, I'm afraid my resume's in my other jacket. Let me see.
I like how sassy
In the
we are.
Navy during the war. And ever since it ended, I've been a private eye.
The sea provides. Turns out we have a job.
I think
that's
she's a little too
perfect
excited for me.
fit for you.
Yeah, what's that job?
Okay.
She's probably gonna ask me to
Tell me more
dive.
about this job.
Well, last night someone tried to break into our fish storage room.
Uh-huh.
Luckily, the guards scared him off, but I fear they'll be back to finish the job.
So do you want me to murder
That's why
them?
we've been busy today giving away all the fish to the people. We'd rather it get into the hands of the needy than to some thief.
And you want me to find whoever this thief is, right?
Why do you think?
You're smart.
Do you think the thief is
Charlie.
gonna steal the fish
I
and then
like
sell
it.
them for profit instead of just giving them
Exactly.
out? All right, I'm in. I guess I'm gonna murder some
Fine.
thief, some
I'll be
pre-thief.
in.
Good. Thank you. Here's the address. Tell the guard the password, I serve the sea, and he'll let you into the storeroom.
Hmm.
See you later.
Okay. If you insist. Is there anything else I can look at around here?
I'm not in the mood, newcomer.
Oh,
And it is only fair to be afraid. Titanic forces are at work, infinitely greater than ourselves. Unknowable, incomprehensible.
uh-huh.
There will be sacrifice.
Why am I being preached
There
to
will
all of a
be
sudden?
loss. There will be darkness. But
This
these
sounds
are
culty.
the hallmarks of a pivotal moment in time.
Right.
And each of us has a part to play.
This sounds like every church sermon I've ever had. Heard. Yeah, that seemed a little
I
grim.
guess this city wouldn't be complete without a doomsday prophet.
See, that's what everyone always says, that they just want to see, and then all of a sudden you end up in a cult that you can't get out of. So maybe
I am
don't do
called
that.
Evernote Blackwood, and
Oh,
this is
anyone
the
with the
place
last name
I have
Blackwood.
chosen to share my message. Please, come to one of my full
I told you it was a sermon.
Charles Reed.
I could feel it.
Meet ya.
Okay, yeah, you're a Blackwood.
Blackwood.
Am I supposed to know who that?
You're a
Oh,
member
that's
of the
right.
Grant
Okay.
family.
I am indeed the last of that
Oh,
line,
darn.
inheritor of an empty mansion and a severed
My watch wants me to
history.
stand up. Okay, anyways, goodbye. I guess I'll maybe... Oh. That is moving in there. I guess maybe we'll visit one of his sermons later. Possibly. Okay. I'm not seeing anything
What are
else
you selling,
funsy
mister?
around.
I don't see any goods.
I offer what everyone in this Borg needs most. Safety and comfort. You a newcomer? Where are you staying?
The Devil's Reef Hotel.
I was about to say, I don't know, some hotel with my name on a plaque.
Old Victor always thinks so small. A man of your talents could earn his board 100 ways.
I like how his mouth doesn't really move with the words.
Money.
Okay. I'm always interested. Tell me
Job
more.
for a private eye, mister? I'm always up for a good side gig.
That's what I like to hear. I'm Walter.
He's had the most normal
I need
name, I think,
someone
out of most of
capable
these
to take
people.
care of an issue
Walter.
on my property.
I know Anna's name is normal, but like,
Local fauna,
just Walter.
if you know what I mean.
Okay, tell me about it.
Real estate's a risky business. How'd you get into it?
All my life I was a common fisk trader. But I wanted more. I
He dreamed of being a landlord.
A man who never works.
Girl, same.
So I scrimped and saved and bought several houses. Gonna rent them to the refugees and newcomers.
Fair enough.
And
As long as you're a reasonable
greater
landlord.
plans.
Let me guess. You need a gun for hire.
Joke's on you, buddy. I don't have a lot of ammo.
I need you to place these
Oh.
incense burners on the top floor of my properties to
Okay.
drive off the wild beasts. Take a photo for me as proof.
Smoke that
Right.
repels wild beasts. Does that even work?
Of course it will. No doubt.
I don't
bought it
don't
from
think
a
I trust your friend,
trust.
but I'm okay with some incense.
Okay. Just
I don't
give
think
me
we're gonna end up
address.
doing this, because I can guarantee you we probably have to fight some wild beasts in order to place those things, and I do not have the skill set for that. Uh-oh. It's like, I don't want to go to the infested area. Yeah, it can just stay in there, because I don't know how to fix that. Okay, anyways, what was I doing? So Oakmont is starving, and EOD is giving away fish. Without the fish provided by the EOD, the city is at risk of famine. Fair enough. Okay, so where do I need to go? Between Warren Road and Liberty Road. In what area? In the Shells, I assume? Warren Road. And between Warren and Liberty. What did it say? On Hawking Lane. Okay, between the two. So like here-ish, give or take. Okay, so we're just gonna go over there. I need to go to my right and hope that we find some fast travel places along the way. Actually, hold on. Let me go to my inventory real quick. Can I make some of these? I do like this gun more. And can I make any of this? Yes. Chances are I'm not... Well, I did use the one trap, but... How come I can make one for that? But I couldn't... Okay, anyways. Just make sure everything's reloaded, just in case. Reload that. Reload this. Oh, wait, don't I have... skills? Yeah. Do I have... I have 2 more knowledge points, but I don't... I think I didn't know what to do. I think I don't know what to do with it. What do I want to pick? I'm thinking just earn more experience, because I feel like that would be helpful. I'll just hold on to the last one. Okay. I feel like having more experience would be helpful, because then I can get more skills, hopefully quicker. I don't know if I want to go that way. Oh, I didn't mean to hit that. I scared myself. My nail hit the button. It scared me a little bit. I'm always just a little bit on edge. I think I just live my life kind of nervous all the time. I think actually there's no think to that. That's how I exist. There's a reason I have anxiety. I'm just always a little bit scared. Also, whose house is this? I like when I can just walk into someone's house. I'm big into that. I'm gonna take your shit. Suspicious. Can't carry anymore. Oh, I can't carry any more medkits? I mean, fuck. I'll use one. Because I do need... Oh, that's an antipsychotic. Did I just give myself one? No, that's a first aid kit. I gave myself an antipsychotic. Oops. Welp. Oh god, I'm a dumbass. There's a trap down there. This feels really suspicious, and I'm nervous. Oh, fuck, 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 fuck. Nope, nope, nope. Excuse me. Pardon me. Pardon me! Pardon me! I'm out. Don't go in there. Don't go in there. Don't go in there. We're fine. I mean, I've learned that anytime a house gives you shit, just stay away. Stay away from it. I bet you it's one of his houses. Let's see. Well, so where Southern Coverside, Western Salvation Harbor, which I think is where we're at. No, we're in the Shells. Top floor of the house located in Western Shells. Hawking Lane. Yep, between Innershine Street and Warren Road. Maybe. Where's Warren Road? Never try to wait this way. So actually, maybe not. Is it just like a random ass? Huh. Anyways, I got some things before it started going haywire, so I'm fine by that. So I need to go... Wait, I thought I had... Oh wait, hold on. That's right. Okay, so I gotta switch the casebook back. I'm still getting used to that. So yeah, I just need to bop straight across. Listen, my ability to quickly run out of buildings is unmatched. I'm not gonna fuck around with the invested areas. Is there... I mean, I'm sure there's stuff that I could get from doing the infested areas. But I'm not sure that my body can handle that. So, we're not gonna do that. I wonder if when you clear them, if you're able to walk through it more freely. Because that would be helpful. I mean, this is a random house. Got some goodies for me. I hear one slight noise and I'm like... I don't know why I get quiet when I'm nervous. I swear I'm hearing things. I'm scared. I'm scared. There's a cute little dog bed, though. I'm probably just genuinely stealing someone's shit. That doesn't feel very nice. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. But I need things. Maybe I'll come back here eventually, but for now, I'm just a thief. I'm a thief. I'm a big old thief. Okay. Everything's okay. There is probably a basement. Oh boy. I don't think this game is really meant to be scary, but I don't like it. Goodbye! Oh, goodbye, goodbye, goodbye! See you later. Anyways, okay. Nope, okay. Frames are suffering. Okay. We're fine. Mm-hmm. What if I think that's maybe where I'm supposed to be. Or maybe here? No, here.
The door won't budge.
We're good. We're good. Yeah, oh, I'm supposed to talk to this man. I'm just like standing in front of his door, like, let me in. And he's like, dude, I'm right here. You need to give me the password.
I serve the sea. Anna sent me here to investigate the recent break-in.
Sea be praised. Finally. I'm Daryl Grimes.
Hi, Daryl.
How can I help you?
Just, I don't know. Yeah, why are they secret?
Don't skimp on the details.
If they're just a charity, why are they so secretive?
It was a man, that much I know. He snuck in while I was upstairs, tried to steal the fishies, but I heard him. Nearly got him with a harpoon by Kay.
Can you imagine being
But I
shot with a
missed in the
harpoon?
dark. He got away, that Dane. But I wonder, why steal what you can get for free?
Yeah, that's a bit of a puzzler.
Yeah, I think there's some information that you're not telling me.
What's the deal with the password and such?
My nose is still
Orders
stuffy.
from the higher-ups. I don't get to ask why.
Yeah, can you describe
What did
him?
this burglar look like?
Same height as you.
Okay.
Not too
How
big,
tall am
not
I?
too
Do you think?
small. Nothing to write home about.
Google it. Can you Google how tall Charles Reed is?
His, bald head. That guy was as bald as an egg. I could see the moonlight reflecting off the top of his head.
He's like, I don't know, man, but this man was bald. He was a bald bitch, okay? He was normal and bald. Did he take anything? Like anything?
Nothing. I scared him off before he could.
Are you sure?
Where did he go after that?
Don't know, pal. He was way faster than me.
You have been
All right.
so incredibly helpful,
That's
Daryl.
enough for now, Mr. Grimes. I've got to go to work.
Thank you so
Here,
much.
Take the key. May the sea bless you.
Yes, and to you too. What do the church people say? And whatever, something. I don't know. I don't do church.
The hall's fresh, still smells of the sea.
Yeah.
Signs
His
of
name is
decomposition
Charles
at
Reed.
all.
I almost just fell in that hole to my right.
That's a fancy looking bottle. Looks like it was taken from a lab somewhere.
I don't know if I'd call it
Some kind
fancy,
of
but that's
powder
fine.
left on the bottom. I better not touch it. It could be dangerous.
Oh, but I put it in my pocket. Okay. Don't touch it, but I'll take it. Okie dokie, Charles. You know, I'm not into this background music where it just constantly is making noises at me. It makes me nervous.
This guy must really be into his hobby to have such impressive tools.
Look at all these cute little boats. Do you think they're stashing drugs in boats?
Nice work. When I was a
Why do I
kid,
immediately
would
go to
have
drug
nuts for this.
stashing?
Well, if it was finished, that is.
Letter from the orphanage. Dear Mr. Grimes, we can't thank you enough for what you do for the children. In these dark times, your toys go down like a tall glass of water. We all pray for your good health every day. We also kindly remind you that we still await your visit. All our staff, and of course the children, are eager to finally meet our benefactor in person, so please don't hesitate and come as soon as you're able. With eternal gratitude, Administration of Oakmont Street, Jerome's Orphanage. I can probably guarantee you the reason he doesn't want to go is because he's an Innsmouther, and they're racist. The people are not very nice to them. Hi. When did you get up here? That's rude. I keep forgetting that I probably... Hold on. I want to see if I can... Don't shoot me real quick. Hold on. Wrong button. Okay. So I definitely can melee them, but I can't say that I'm good at it. Because I forget my buttons. Look, I'm a controller girly, alright? I'm new to this whole keyboard and mouse bullshit.
Thing's dead as a doornail, but I don't see any wounds.
It's like a cat thing.
So first it ate the fish, and now it's dead. That's troubling.
Are they poisoning the fish? I feel like that's what they're doing. Got any shit I can take? Yep. Now I'm finding some stuff. What? Why? Why does it have to do that to me? All I did was look at this. Like, what? Listen, I understand that's like a scary piece of art, okay? But why did it have to try and jump scare me like that? Like, my poor heart can't handle this, okay? Also, why is he making out with a fish? Why are we into all this stuff? Why are people fucking apes and making out with fish? Like, what is this? Also, why is my vision funky in the corners? What do you want me to look at? The creepy fish man making out? This game is absolutely a wild ride. I don't understand what it wants me to look at over here. Is it a fake wall? Like, what? Game, please, give me a clue, a hint, something, anything. Like, all I know is that over here, I've got some funky corner situation. Which means that I should be able to see something. With my vision. I also don't want to go insane though, so I don't like staying in that for too long. Am I supposed to just analyze? Like, let me just get really close to this. His nipples are there and everything. Stare into the light. Stare into the light, Charlie. Oh, there it is. Here we go. Oh. Oh, we're performing surgeries down here.
I have questions.
Girl, same. Love that. I just love the I have questions. I too have some questions. Human upstairs. There is full nip. He's just nip exposed. Nip is full exposed. Let me just refuel here. Just in case, you know, things go a little haywire, something like that. Inventory. I liked this one more. So we make some of these, and we make one of those. And can I make one of these? I can. I can only carry 3. That's fine. Okay, so the fish is poisonous and the EOD is giving it away. Large quantities of possibly poisoned fish have already been distributed to the city's poor citizens. Yes. Do we think the secret chamber is associated to the lab flask? No. Okay. I didn't think so, but I had to try. Oh, Daryl! If I could get up the goddamn stairs. I have some questions. I bet you didn't know that I have magic.
I found a hidden room full of shackles and chains downstairs. Looks like some kind of torture chamber.
Yeah. Want to tell me something about it? Daryl.
What? Stop talking, Druck. That can't be true. I know this place top to bottom.
Wrong. What if the person coming to steal was actually escaping?
You know I'm a detective, and if you're lying,
I'm a magical detective nonetheless.
one way or another.
I've got nothing to do with it, I swear, Mr. Reed. Go ask Anna. She's
Anna,
responsible
sorry,
for
I was calling
renting
her
the place.
Anna.
I know nothing about this.
Okay. I'll talk to Anna.
Oh.
We'll see if you're
Is it
still
Anna
hands
or
on.
Anna? That's, you know, two different names. I would like to respect what her name is.
See ya.
She did tell me what her name was,
See.
but I guess I did not pay attention. I'm so sorry, Anna. My bad. There has got to be another fast travel place over here. I'm not going into that because that's an infested place. But there's got to be one down here somewhere. There's no way that there wouldn't be, right? Yes, right in front of me. I literally was staring it dead in the eyes. And still missed it. Okay. Okay, Anna. Take me back. That's definitely my go-to when I don't know names. It's like, hey, how are you? And you just have to hope that you remember. Fish. Alright, ma'am. I have got some questions about what kind of weird-ass surgeries you be doing in the basement.
Take as much as you need. It won't cost you a
A
penny.
holding pen. Okay,
I
that's
found
one way to
what
put it.
looks suspiciously like a dungeon in the basement of your fish storage. Care to explain?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Excuse me? You found what?
A dungeon. Chains, shackles, and blood.
It looks
Ringing
pretty
bells?
used, so...
I've no idea what you're talking about, but it sounds awful. We only started renting the place a few weeks ago. Goodness. I'm going to have to ask our landlord several uncomfortable questions, it seems.
I don't think I
Thanks for
trust
the heads
her.
up, Charlie.
I'm just gonna leave it at that. Just
See you
bye.
later.
That's it? That's... We're just gonna leave it at that? Okay. So I guess we're just gonna trust everyone we talk to then. Okay, is there anything that I could do with this? I mean, I guess I could probably take the lab flask to the hospital, right? I think. Like, that feels like a thing that I could do. I could be like, hey, what's this shit? I'm gonna try to just walk there, and hope that I come across some more fast travel things, because I would like to open up more of them, because I know that's going to be more convenient the more of them that I have, so we can bop around a little bit quicker. My nose is getting so stuffed up again. Yep. As long as we don't run into any infested areas, I think we'll be okay. It doesn't make any sense because there's these two fast travel places right next to each other, but all these other ones seem like crazy spread out. I don't think I've run this direction, have I? If I did, it was probably on accident. Although we've gone to the hospital before, and the asylum. So I would have had to go this way. I just feel like there's gotta be more fast travel-y places. Normally when you get like somewhat close to one, I don't know if you've been paying attention to the little compass, when you get kind of close to one it shows up, but it shows up gray, whereas the ones you've already unlocked show up blue. So it gives me a little bit of an indication of when one is close by. Oh, I can go a little bit faster on the boat. Uh-oh. Is this the one where I have to go through an infested zone? No, I don't think so. I think I just have to jump in here. Oh yeah, we have been in here before. Is there really no close? There's gotta be. Oh, yeah. Hold on. It shows me like, whoop. Oh my god, I keep clicking that. It shows me that there's one like over here. which would have been helpful because that's close to the hospital. Where? Oh, right there. Listen, they blend in. I don't know how, but they do. My eyes doth perceive. Hospital. Here we go. I mean,
Be safe. We don't have any free beds left.
Okay, he would not help. Okay, so suppliers, surgery. Where were we just at? Where were we? Cover side. But we were just in the shells. Suppliers. The shells. Surgery. Asylum. Therapy. The morgue. Personnel. Yeah, because everything's a very similar, like, hue, color tone. I mean, I feel like suppliers after the flood. Maybe from the shells? Because there's not really... Like, City Hall, or the library, or the police department, or the archives aren't really going to help me. And I feel like probably not the asylum either. I'm struggling with this one tonight. Oh, my legs are itchy. I'm Googling again. Suck it. Okay, did that. Did that. Oh. Apparently, back there I could use the retrocognition. But there's one thing that I missed looking at. So hold. We'll go back. Because then it'll tell me where the thief went. Okay. Back we go to... here? Yes, because it was down here. Well, I'm glad I Googled, or else we would have been here forever trying to figure that one out. Because I don't think I would have done that on my own. So, to my right-ish, this way? No, this way? This way. This way. I'm not good with the compass, clearly. Not in the slightest. Okay, so apparently there was like a harpoon stuck in, where? Behind? Yeah, over here. So maybe that'll give me some information. Yes, this.
Wow. It pierced a good inch of solid wood like it was nothing.
Aha, here we go. I don't know how much this will help me figure things out, but...
Just a little bit more.
Oh, maybe he was poisoning the fish, not a thief.
I hope Professor Westerbrook never learns about this.
back, you thief. I'll show you not to mess with us.
Is that all the... That's not all the spots. Is there something in the basement, maybe? No. What am I missing? Maybe there's one... Well, I was up top. This game is giving me a hard-ass time today. Here it is. There we go.
Darn pests. Mayor, take them.
Okay, let's see what we have here.
Okay, so back downstairs. I'm thinking we start with... We go 1,
I hope Professor Westerbrook
2, because then he drops it, and then he hears him. Did I get that? Here we go.
Darn pests.
And then he shoots at him, and he runs away.
Come back, you thief. I'll show you not to mess with us.
A man broke into the fish storage, poisoned the fish with an unknown substance, then made a noise which alerted the guard, who chased him out.
So they aren't poisoning their own fish. Which I guess is kind of a good thing. Okay. Mention a professor and the lab blast. Okay. University. The man who broke into the EOD fish storage is somehow connected to the university. I need to visit the university. That makes a hell of a lot more sense.
You dig up anything interesting?
I sure did. Turns out our friend here wasn't here to rob the place. He came to poison the fish.
By the sea.
I wonder...
Sure.
So I guess technically, actually,
It suggests, anyway.
you can complete that without finding the hidden room. Because the hidden room
That
is
was my fault. Or she'll have me
unrelated.
cornered.
I won't tell her, but she has been poisoning
We'll
people
quarter you.
unknowingly.
Wish I was. Anna, she's ruthless when it comes to punishing the guilty, EOD member or not.
That's unexpected.
No, it's not. She's creepy. I'm not going to tell her because I feel bad for this guy.
Don't worry.
And she's already handed out the, like, poisoned
You seem like a
fish,
decent
so
sort, Daryl. I'll make something.
what's the worst that could happen, right?
It's Mr. Reed. Here's a little something to express my gratitude. Take care now.
We're helping a homeboy out.
Still, I've done wrong and I deserve to be punished.
Well,
I'll stay on guard duty for the next month without a day off.
um,
You have my word.
All right.
you know,
You go ahead and do what you gotta do, I guess.
Charles is just like, okay.
Can you remind me where I
I'm gonna ask him about the university, even though I don't need to.
You can't miss it. It's the greatest thing Oakmont has to offer.
Caramelized eel
Except
stew.
maybe out there you go.
Okay, bye.
May this
Okay, I was like, can I not say goodbye? Okay, because this is the university, right? Oh, good. I can fast travel right to it. So forward and left gets me to my fast travel spot. I already knew where the university was, but I wanted to be nice and keep talking to him because he probably feels like shit getting all the food poisoned. I'm still very suspicious of Anna, though. Like, Girly Pop just, like, doesn't give me the right vibes, you know? Okay, and then we bop on over to here. And then we walk in and say, what's in this flask? And he's going to tell us, and we're going to solve the crime. University. Oh. Oh, why is this so fancy? This has, like, the most money out of any of these places. This is, like, a fancy place.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh.
Welcome to Oakmont University Library. Joy Hayden. Can I help?
Charles.
Oh, hi, Vix. What's up?
Investigator.
How is you? Are you at work? I mean, I have to ask, right? Like,
I apologize for my bluntness, but can I ask
hiccups.
you a question?
Mouth?
mhm.
Yeah.
Punishment. Long story.
Again, Sorry for me being so direct, but
Punishment?
that can't be legal, can it? This looks like torture.
Also,
Legal
yes, I
in
would love to
Oakmont.
see your
Local
new Baldur's
custom.
Gate character.
Huh. I
Interesting.
need to see your book catalogs.
Sure, over there.
That's it? No payment, no threatening.
Well, this is essentially
no
like a big
favors in
library.
return.
No, library public. Knowledge for everyone. Welcome.
Well, that's music to my, eyes. This city doesn't look
Charles!
like it has much need for books, except as fuel for fires. How come the libraries?
Because knowledge is powerful.
Mr. Throgmorton.
Oh,
Funds. Keeps everything in check.
fair enough.
I wouldn't have thought that of him. I wonder why.
He says people need hope.
He's not
entertainment,
wrong.
Escapism. Now more than ever.
Mhm.
Can't imagine library without his
That
help.
explains then why the library looks so fancy. So I was right whenever
Bye, Joy.
I first bopped in. Okie dokie. Let's look. So, what was I meant to be looking for here? Why am I here? Am I at the university or am I just at the library? I'm at the library. Where's the university? Listen, no one said I was the brightest, okay? University. Over there. So no, I did not know where the university was. I was so close to where I needed to be, and then went almost as far as I could go from it. Anyways, thanks, Joy. I'll be heading out, because I need to go somewhere else. Thank you. Pardon moi. Alright. Let's fast travel back over to here, because then we'll just be able to go up. Ooh, you got a video. Nice. It is part of the process. It's called exploring, and it was on purpose. How about that? Okay. Let us travel now. Let's go to, I guess, to the boat this way. The wings were good? Nice. Hell yeah. Alright, here we go. Pop on into here, and then we go this way. If we have to fight something on the water, I'm gonna be really upset. Because I can barely boat as it is. Am I going the right way? Yes. So I can go this way, and then to my right. Stuck in your teeth. Toothpick. Or brush your teeth. Ooh, I can drift in this boat. That's great. I'll have to look at that in a minute, Vix. Yep. Alright. I like how just discovering an infested area gives me points. I don't want to go in there, though. I'm just here for the fancy university. Oh boy. I can only imagine what this character looks like now. Wait, what kind of character is it? Oh, I was like, I felt like I missed something, and I also see where it says been a year since we talked. Like a whole year. It has been. That's what you guys were talking about. Druid? Oh, hell yeah. Closed?
Welcome to the University of Oakmont. How can I help you?
Yeah, the professor.
I'm looking for Professor West.
He's probably not going to know about the flask.
Find him.
You're the one bringing him the specimen?
Specimen?
My druid is
Never
druid
mind.
with one level of wizard.
He's in the Department of Medicine. Let me show you.
Do you know anything about this
Recognize
flask?
this bottle? You know where it comes from?
Sorry.
Okay.
Fine.
Analysis. Department of Medicine. Yeah, the guy. Okay, but can I go in? He said he wants me to go there. Department of Medicine. But also there's a fast travel place over here. Maybe if I listened when he spoke to me. There we go. Grab this little fast travel place. And then we're going to remove this and mark that. And travel to it. You don't know how to make a druid? I mean, as soon as I could turn into a bear and then a dinosaur, it's game over for them bitches. The fact that I just leveled up enough to become a dinosaur, and oh my god, it's great. And I can bite 3 times. Fantastic. I haven't used the spider. Hello.
Hello, sir. Welcome to Oakmont University Department of Medicine. I'm Samuel.
Hi, Samuel.
Charles Reed, private investigator. I have a few questions if you don't mind.
The flask.
You recognize this bottle? Maybe you could tell me what's inside.
Sorry, I keep yawning. I'm tired today.
That's one of our lab bottles. We have a lot of them. As for what's inside,
The spider
think
silk
there are
armor
some
is really
tests.
cool looking.
Yeah, could you do that for me?
These tests aren't cheap. And the other day I could get right to it, but we're somewhat hindered right now.
What's up?
Our lab is crawling with, well,
Right.
creatures.
So you want me to fight
Professor
them?
Westerbrook's research is a little unconventional, and something went wrong. Really wrong.
Right. I can solve that for you.
So if
I'll
I
do that.
a
Is
little
that it?
Pest control for you. You'll run those tests for me, for free.
Our budget is tight. You'd be helping the cause of science, Mr. Reed. Isn't that enough?
Oh, I guess science could help itself.
All right. Yes.
Cool.
You solve
So I don't
our
actually have to
problem,
pay
and
anything.
I'll run the test for
Pay
you.
anything.
Off the books. Here's the key for the basement.
I have to go in the basement?
The door won't budge.
EOD is banned. Oh. To all staff and students of the University of Oakmont, henceforth any mention of the Everyone's Obvious Duty organization, also known as EOD, its symbolics, current and or past members, as well as espousing their beliefs is forbidden on university grounds on pain of dismissal and or expulsion. The administration has received numerous reports of EOD activity and outreach disguised as so-called charity work throughout our university and all over Oakmont. This dangerous activity has reached epidemic proportions and cannot be tolerated. The administration of the Board of Trustees. Interesting. I mean, I knew it was fishy, but it's curious, curious, curious. I forgot why I was down here. Hold on. Hold on. I forgot the reason I was going down there was to fight. So, uno momento. Let me make sure that I am okay. Do I need to heal? I could heal. Cool. Because I can actually make another one of these. Okay. I'm going to try to melee. Because it did teach me about that, but what the fuck is that thing? I would melee, but then I'd have to jump over this and I don't wanna. I can reach it from here. That's great. That's right, Beach. Die in front of me. But what is that? The lab is clear. That was easy. Okay. Fair enough. Let me get out of there because I'm going a little insane. Lab's cleared.
Your lab is certified creature.
That actually wasn't too bad.
Excellent, Mr. Reed. You've done us a great favor.
You're
Now
welcome.
we can get things up and running again.
Right, so the professors
Your
tell me
lab
about it.
was, interesting. Running experiments on those creatures.
You
What's
goddamn
up
stink
with
bug.
They're fascinating, aren't
Bitches,
they?
man. Bitches.
Convincing evidence of new branches in the evolutionary tree.
Sorry if I hit the mic. I didn't mean
Can you
to.
blame us for taking an interest?
that? Maybe not.
Also,
With so
while they're
much dead
well,
flesh down there, that's going to attract scavengers. Didn't you think about that?
Yeah. Well, no.
just toss your, like, flesh trash into the infested
Well,
zone.
be more careful in the
It's already infested, so, like, what's the worst that can happen?
Taken.
Okay.
Now, tell me
I've
what's in
done
this
my
goddamn
part.
bottle.
Here's the bottle. Now you run those tests.
Yes. Wait here. It shouldn't take
You haven't
long.
multi-classed? Oh man, you're missing out. I have my, like,
finished
Asterion is what,
analysis.
Rogue Fighter?
Well,
Boy, let me
it's
tell
ricin.
you,
Ricin.
he's
A highly
kicking
toxic
ass.
Poison extracted from castor beans.
Kicking
It's slow acting,
ass.
but absolutely fatal to humans.
Give me the
How
symptoms.
can you tell if someone's been poisoned with ricin?
The
Yeah,
symptoms take several
Asterian's
days to develop.
killing
At first,
everybody.
it's like a common cold.
Everybody.
But over several days, well, it develops into hemorrhage, internal organ failure, and death. It's not a pleasant way to die.
Yeah, that sounds not
So,
fun.
Where do you get ricin? This isn't something
Rogue
you can
Sorcerer
pick up
sounds
from a
interesting.
drugstore.
I also have Asterion dual wielding as well.
It is rare.
So he's
We
just
have a
running
certain
around
amount
with
of it
two
here.
longswords,
For study in our
fucking
poison
people
store.
up.
Or we did. I'm
Having a
afraid
great
That
time.
must be where it came from. The label had been tampered with, but it certainly looks like ours. Where did you find it?
Crime scene.
You
Someone
know.
was trying to poison a bunch of fish with it.
Well, I don't know about
So,
trying. I
I
think
need to
they
warn
did.
everyone in the university about this.
I don't care about an antidote, but who's got
Who's
access to it?
where the
I don't care if
poison's
people die,
stored?
let's be honest. Well,
Only Professor Westerbrook has the key. His office is upstairs, right alongside Professor Cavendish's. Professor Westerbrook's not here, though. He's been sick for the last few days. Professor Cavendish is away as well, on vacation.
Where do they live?
I'm not sure.
That's fun, having
but
different
probably
appearances.
Somewhere in Advent. Most of the teaching staff live there. Wait, you don't think it was one of them?
I'm working.
I
on
mean,
that. Can you let me upstairs?
Well, all right. This is
because if the EOD's banned
help you.
and they were there poisoning stuff from the EOD,
please
I
don't
feel
disturb the
like
professor's things.
they probably were involved. Okay, bye.
I'll see you later.
Upstairs? Yeah. Anything good up here? Hello? Anything? Westerbrook. That's the one I want to be at. Well, I'm not authorized personnel,
The door won't budge.
but I can certainly get in there because I can shoot it off. Note from Professor Westerbrook. Oh, there's an ad break. Lame. Hopefully you guys can see/hear me. This is absurd. It's been 5 months and they still haven't finished repairing my office. I'm done sitting in the corridor like some kind of waiter. I won't step foot into this building again until the works are finished, or you can give me Cavendish's office. You tell that to the board. I'm through with this farce. Okay, well I just snatched his thing. Let me use this gun and do that. Oh. There we go. I love wasting bullets. That's so good of me.
These bottles look exactly the same as the one with the poison.
Yeah. So that feels suspicious, Professor. That feels suspicious.
These
Can I-
bottles look exactly the same as the one with the poison.
Okay, my eyeballs are doing the thing. So I just need to get really close to something. In the hopes that... Oh. It's scaring me, man. Okay. So this is Cavendish's office, which I'm wondering if What's-His-Face has been staying in here then. Draft of an article. Brothers and sisters, crossed out. Too familiar. My fellow Americans, crossed out. They are Americans too. Citizens of Oakmont, how much longer will we put up with those fish-faced bass, crossed out? Those sea freaks, crossed out. How much longer will we put up with this? Those cave-forsaken degenerates who call themselves the EOD. Okay, so maybe they banned the EOD just because they are fish people and they're racist as hell. Is this a piece of soap? Are we making soap key molds? Hell yeah.
Good enough to make a decent copy.
Amazing. You motherfucking bitch. You're getting squashed. Anyways. We love prison crafts. I just squashed a stink bug, don't mind me. Okay, so I felt like I had little eyeballs over here, but no, I think we're good. Alright, to my mind palace. Okay, Yes, stink bug. Nasty bitches. He's still alive. You dumb piece of shit. Fine. You're just gonna get put underneath a cup and you're gonna stay there until you die. I have no remorse for stink bugs. I hate them with every inch of my being. Okay, so Cavendish made a spare key, and Westerbrook had access to the poison. So Cavendish, a professor at Oakmont University, is the poison thief. He made himself a copy of the key to the poison locker. According to a student, he lives somewhere in Advent. So Westerbrook did that. So we need to go find that. So then to find stuff on people, we go to City Hall. I kind of feel like I'm just gonna run across here instead of, I know I can go this way and fast travel, but I don't know, maybe hopeful that I can get something from there, like get another fast travel point or something, maybe, I don't know. It's not too far, at least. Okay. Can I just, like, bop down off this? Woo! Okay, that hurt me a little bit, don't do that. There is fall damage. Good to know. I'm pretty sure I knew that that was a thing, but that's fine. Love prison. I mean, it's good for learning crafts, right? It's not. Prison's not good. We don't love prison. Don't go to prison. We all joke. It's jest. We joke. Okay. Bop on over to here. And to here. And we go up this way. Okay, so no extra fast travel places through this direction. Okay, back into City Hall. I thought this was City Hall. Maybe it's the entrance is on the other side. I mean, this feels like City Hall. It looks like a City Hall. I guess I'm just not allowed to go through the back door. Okay. In? Ooh, excuse me. Pardon me. Pardon me. I'm just here to do some research. Okay, so... God damn you. I fucking hate stink bugs. Tax fraud it up. Go ahead. I don't. There's no good advice coming from this channel, okay? Here we go. So somewhere in Advent, and we're looking for citizens. Citizen records. There we go. George Walter Cavendish. Oh, he's divorced. Good to know. I love that we got that little tidbit of information about him. Okay, to the map. Let me remove that. So, Advent is... Where the fuck is Advent? I'm in Advent. Oh my god. Dumbass. St. Michael's Road between Carpenter Street and Constitution. So St. Michael's, Constitution. Carpenter? So somewhere in between here. This way. I'm just dumb and can't read. Don't mind me. Maps are not my strong suit. Clearly. Okay, so half of this road is underwater. So I'm kind of curious how this is going to work out. Well, although we did go into a house that was on the water too. So, on the water, in the water. So he's either going to be right before the water starts or like right in the water. But it's somewhere on this little bit of road. I didn't think it was that far. How far are we going? Yeah, no, it's not that far. Just right around the corner. Dude, I feel like we came this way. Okay, somewhere in here. This house? This is fancy.
The door won't budge.
I like this building. Fair enough. Oh, I thought that was a baby. If you want it, take it. It's free. The baby carriage or the baby? Like, did someone take the baby? Would not recommend. I'm just gonna break into this home. Also, don't drink more than one energy drink. Don't do that. That's not good for you. It'll make your heart explode. Game. Stop. You're gonna scare the ever-living shit out of me. Also, hold on. I did fix my... This has been bugging me ever since I started. Stream elements. I thought I fixed my overlay. I've reset the session stats, I was pretty sure. I did. Okay. There we go. Alright, sorry, it was bugging me. I didn't read that. There we go. Nope. Documents? Nope. Where did that just go? Well. This? Okay, here we go. The professor's fact list. Westerbrook usually has his lunch at about 2:30. Get some soap. Anna always stays at the fish market. She shouldn't learn about me. New hauls of fish arrive every 2 days. An ounce per box would be enough. The guard spends most of his time on the second floor during the night. Think about a way to divert suspicions from Westerbrook. Don't want him to come to any harm. Okay, so it's not Westerbrook. Don't forget to return the flask to the storage. Think about plan B.
This Cavendish guy did an impressive investigation. And the EOD's in the center of all of it.
Uh-huh. Newspaper issue. March. Going, gone. Body count rises as vanishings continue across Oakmont. What a terrible newspaper title for more dead people. Locals are in a panic, with the most reported disappearances occurring in the Shells, Salvation Harbor, and Grimhaven Bay. Captain Caleb Lyons of the Oakmont Police has put out a call for information. Our evidence suggests a link between these disappearances and the charity organization EOD that has recently risen to prominence among the city's poor, said Lyons. Most of the victims seem to have either joined this group or been a recent recipient of their alms. We encourage anyone with information to come forward. The Chronicle reminds readers to avoid any suspicious newcomers, especially in-mouthers, and remain at home during evening hours. Stay alert. You racist son of a bitches. This is back up the way I came. I mean, obviously it sounds like the EOD is up to something, but Anna is like kind of the head of it so far from what I see. And she's not one.
A lot of fancy dresses locked away in a dark corner for a long time. I'm starting to smell some deep family trauma here.
Yeah, well, it did say he was divorced. Am I supposed to just miracle my way into knowing what the photo was in here?
I loved you. I always loved you.
Did he just go, like, insane at- oops, sorry. Insane after his divorce? Like... oh, fuck, sorry. I don't mean to beat up your house. Okay. I feel like we've got everything from here. I don't see much else. Is that my watch going off? Yeah. Time to stand, it says. No, thank you. I mean, I should. I don't think I have all my standing hours in for the day. Oh, I only have one left. Guess what? We're getting up. Hold on. Everybody, up. Up, up. Up, up. Stand. Do a little bit of walking. I'm just gonna walk back and forth. Closing my rings in my outfit. You're getting a little bit of a fit check, okay? This is from Amazon. I've got bike shorts underneath. They're from... Can you even see me? Bike shorts underneath from Target. Walking. Getting my steps in. I'm trying to be more active this year. I'm waiting for my watch to tell me that I've closed my ring. Because I insist on closing my rings today, okay? I insist. Y'all better be standing. If you're not standing, I'm coming after you. Okay, you hear me? You hear me? We're walking. We're walking. We're almost there. Your job's walking all day. So is Troy's. There we go. I did it. Good job, everybody. We can sit back down now. Perfect. I closed my ring. Cute. Listen, I just like my goals, okay? And I've almost done my move goal. Thank you. What was I doing? I think we're just existing here. Okay. Casebook. Mind Palace? No. Yes, you can sit down. You're allowed to sit again. Wait, what is your job again, Vix? If you want to share. You don't have to share if you don't want to. I just hope everyone knows that when I ask questions, you absolutely do not have to answer them if you don't want to. I just ask because I'm a nosy ass bitch, so. Okay. What am I supposed to do with this information? I'm so nosy. Oh, that's right. I knew you were like in a hospital setting. Why does this one stay lit up? So this one, I think this is an important thing. I mean, do I go back and talk to Anna? I could. I don't know. I feel at a loss. I feel a little frazzled because we have a rando, seemingly rando professor man who poisoned fish. And then we have the EOD, which is kind of suspicious. But maybe not suspicious. Unless Professor Dude was working with Anna. Because Professor Guy's suspicious because he's saying stay away from them. Simply because they're Innsmouthers. So he's just a racist dude. So maybe he was just trying to frame them to make them look bad. Which is what the paper was then writing about. The article saying like stay away from them because they're bad people. Don't talk to Innsmouthers. So... I'm just kind of clicking these all together just to see if anything becomes a thing. Okay, not really. Alright, I kind of maybe want to go talk to Anna again, but I don't know if it'll be helpful. Because other than that, I don't really know where to go. I also need, like, another fast travel location or something. I know there's one over here. And way over there, but I feel like there should be one on this side, too. So I'm just gonna run around for a hot second and see if I can find one. And then we'll try to go talk to Anna. I don't know if she'll be helpful in any way. But maybe we can at least ask her why the guard's afraid of her. Because it is a little weird. And we can talk to her maybe about the information that we found. And see if she's got anything to say about that, I guess. You really telling me that there's not a single fast travel place over here? This feels wrong. It feels like there should be one. I mean, there is one directly in front of me, but it feels like there should have been one back there. Oh, is that why you're going into the police? Is to be in the FBI? Is that why? That'd be kind of interesting. What kind of, like, FBI situation you want to be? What are you trying to do? Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so we're gonna go back down to the fish market. Are you gonna go all, like, Criminal Minds? Because that would be awesome. Oh, I'm literally right in front of the fish market. I was like, where's the fish market? The place that says fish on it? Hey, Anna!
Don't be shy. Glad to see you again.
Okay, no, that wasn't helpful.
Fresh fish? Take as much as you need.
Nice, nice. Don't shield mode the poor people. Okay, I mean, we could probably maybe find out about his wife, right? Because why else would it tell us that he's divorced? Like, that feels like a weird thing to tell us. You smell like barbecue? I mean, hey, there's worse things you could smell like. Honey barbecue smells pretty good to me. Okay, so let's do here. I'm trying my hardest not to Google, but brain is not working today. Oh, I didn't post on Twitch. Nope. Instagram that I was going live. I was too busy trying to TikTok it up. Ooh, smelling like motor oil? Not great. Could you? They probably make a barbecue perfume. Go ahead. Wear it. Okay, so subjects, citizens, citizen records, district. Where is he? Advent. No. Legal documents? So maybe not that. Maybe legal or citizen records after the flood from Advent. Legal documents. Nope. Okay, Google. I'm Googling. Oh, I could have explored things in the basement. I really just cleared it and was like, peace? Okay, so clearly I missed something. Okay, yep, missed something because I gotta go back and do retrocognition. How do I keep missing little things? Alright, I gotta go back to his apartment. Which was... St. Michael's and Carpenter down here. Put that back. Oh, investigation. Cool. I like that. I know it's not like it is on like the TV shows and whatnot, but it's still kind of cool. Can you just casually do SWAT, like, part-time? Is that really a part-time situation? Like, you can just be like, yeah, I just do that on the weekends. Can I go this way? Have I gone this way before? Excuse me, people. You're teaching me all sorts of stuff I would have never known. Mostly because I don't fuck with police things, but you know. Teach their own. As long as you're a good cop, Vix. Or else we're coming for you. I won't accept no bullshit. Okay, back in we go. Apparently there was another news article that I could have clicked on. There we go. Yeah, being able to say like, yeah, part-time I do SWAT. I do SWAT on the side. That is kind of wild. Alright, disturbance in the shells as fighting breaks out between locals and Innsmouthers. The cause of the conflict appeared to be the disappearance of several women, with locals accusing a group of Innsmouthers of the crime. The Oakmont police continue to investigate the vanishings, but as yet the case remains unsolved. One source from the shells reports that traces of fish scales and seaweed were found at multiple victims' homes, which seem to have precipitated the fight. Okay.
This Cavendish guy did an impressive investigation, and the EOD is in the center of all of it.
And then I already looked at this stuff. Is there something else that I needed to click?
This Cavendish guy did an impressive investigation, and the EOD.
Yeah, because I already clicked this, already did this.
Locked away in a dark corner for a long time.
But it says I can do
some deep family
retrocognition. Hold on. Bring the closet. Yep. What am I missing? Ah.
And judging by the layer of dust on it, this ring hasn't been worn in a long time. So why keep it around?
I'm not doing a good job at being a detective.
You will never understand our cause. My child is blessed by the sea. I'm leaving you, George.
Did she cheat on him with a fish?
George, I can't live like this anymore. There's something I have to tell you.
My baby is half fish.
I don't care
And you're
what
not the
your
father.
damn EOD cult demands, Anna. I thought the child was mine. Mine!
Okay, let's see what we have here.
So not only did she cheat, but it's Anna? Anna? Who are you?
What's your problem?
Why are you in here?
George, I can't live like this anymore. There's something I have to tell you.
I don't care what your damn
And that
EOD
explains
cult demands,
why
Anna.
he's pissed at them.
I thought the child was mine. Mine!
You will never understand our cause.
Yikes.
My child
No wonder
is
he was
blessed
upset.
by the sea. I'm leaving you, George.
Goddamn.
Cavendish. He had a wife named Anna. She had a baby that was not his, but blessed by the sea and claimed by the EOD.
It's gotta be that Anna,
This
right?
caused their split.
There's no way it's another Anna. Oh, I'm about to pass out again. It has to be the same Anna. And down I go. That would be so stupid of them to, like, do another Anna. in this situation. I look so dumb without my hat. I'm not gonna lie. Oh. So the face out the window. An Innsmouther face, nonetheless. Oh.
Who are you?
Hi.
What are you doing here?
Calm down. The name's Charles Reed.
Did I just like pass out on his floor and then wake up, be like,
Right now you look like someone who's
hold
breaking
on,
into my
sir,
house.
while I hold on to the wall.
A burglar.
I'm a detective.
Explain yourself.
No, you explain yourself. Anna sent me.
Easy there. Anna
Technically,
from the
she
fish
did.
market asked me to find you. You know her, right?
I should have guessed.
It's the same Anna.
I know her much better than you think. What does she want from me now? She already took everything I have.
It's not about what she wants. It's
So
about
where's
what
the
you
child?
did. Poisoning the fish. Sound familiar? Yeah, I can prove you did it.
With my
Hold
special
on.
mind abilities.
Before you jump to conclusions, I want you to know that I had a good reason to do what I did. It all comes back to Anna.
Yeah, I understand that, but give me your reason. Let's hear it.
What's your good reason?
I
for
understand she
poisoning
cheated on you and
innocent
had a baby
people?
with a fish.
You know the EOD are feeding the hungry, don't you?
But like,
No, that's exactly the problem. They're not doing it out of charity. They do it to
there's a lot
spread
of
their
cheating going on
influence
in this game
among
because
company
also
members.
the other dude
Some of
had a
those
baby with
initiates, as they
an
call them,
ape
vanish without a trace.
while he was married to another
Just that
woman.
They kidnap ordinary folks too.
And poisoning the fish would prevent this. How?
Oh, you see, not everyone in this city believes in the EOD yet. They have opposition among the citizens, both rich and poor. A rumor of the EOD's fish being poisonous and several incidents would be
Okay, but
enough
do you
to
have proof that
undermine
they
the
actually-
EOD by sparking fear and mistrust.
Were you not here, Vix, when we discovered that? Robert Throgmorton. So the main guy that we've met at first is like half ape. And while we were exploring his dad's office, we found a very loving photo of a lady ape that he loved very much and clearly had a child with. So there's that.
What's Anna got to do with all
Come
this?
on, Charles.
As you
Get
might
it together.
have already gleaned, she was my wife.
There's just like
Uh-huh.
weird breeding
Yeah, it
habits all over
starts
this
to
game.
come together now.
You just put
The
it together,
EOD
Charles. Really?
robbed me of her. It all started with the free fish. We were all short on food at the time, and then they hooked her with their nonsense about the benevolent sea and greater good.
Uh-huh.
I looked past it for some time, but then,
She became pregnant.
With a fish.
yes. At first, I was over the moon. But then one day she came to me, that snake.
I know, I don't
told me
understand
that
this
the child was
strange
not mine. She
breeding
said
with
it
fish and apes.
was blessed by the sea. That it was demanded by the EOD. Doom take them! I couldn't stand it. I just couldn't.
Hold on, Mr. Baldman. It was demanded by them? Like, so either she lied to him and says, oh, they demanded of it, and she just flat out cheated on him, or, it was maybe non-consensual.
There must be
Game,
another way to deal
you're
with
so
these
strange to
people.
me.
Like, if their crimes are that obvious, why don't you just go to the police?
They're resourceful, those sons of hagfish. They maintain a squeaky clean image, and they're good at it.
Okay, yeah,
I
because
tried
what if
to
they're
reach the
not,
police.
like, what if
They
the
were
plot
not
twist,
at all.
they're not doing anything
I'm
wrong?
not suicidal enough to make it public and take them to court.
Yeah, blessed by the sea means, like,
What you mean?
half fish.
Blessed by the sea.
What do you think is the cause of Innsmouth syndrome in people?
What is Innsmouth syndrome?
Living in Innsmouth?
That K-forsaken place has nothing to do with it.
Breeding with
It comes from
monsters.
breeding with monsters. These sea creatures they call Deep Ones.
Mm-hmm.
They take our women and they spoil them with their seed. Then they give birth to degenerate fish-faced offspring.
You came at such a wonderful time. Yes, we're talking about breeding with fish currently. Deep ones. Human purist. He doesn't like those crossbreeds. Okay, so that explains the fish breeding, right? You know, the weird sea situation. Sea fish cult. They fuck the deep sea fish, create these half-fish hybrids. Sure, right? I wouldn't get down with it, but I understand. See, but the thing is, Vix, it's the women that are getting pregnant. So it's like a penis. A phoenix. The phoenix is really where it's at, right? The phoenix. The phoenix goes to the human women, correct? Gets them pregnant. They have the half-breed fish. Those are Innsmouthers. Okay, but that does not explain why Throgmorton fucked an ape when he went to Africa. A literal ape. And has a photo of her. And then came home and was like, yep, wife, this is what we're doing now. Like, no wonder she went insane and had to go to the asylum, because he offed one of their children into the mirror realm and said, yep, this is my heir, this half ape child, and we're just gonna pretend like the other one didn't exist. Like, what? Yeah, how do you know that?
Where did you learn all of this?
How do you know that they fuck the deep fish?
Information about the EOD.
After Anna left, I had nothing.
I mean, it does sound
But I did have
suspicious.
a
I
lot
can't
of time
speak.
to
Oh my god.
research Innsmouthers, the EOD, and the story behind them. It is an old and
Fish aren't
powerful
honestly that
organization.
slippery, though.
They appeared back in the mid-19th century in Innsmouth, and the first people with the Innsmouth syndrome started showing up around that same time.
Okay.
Perhaps not coincidentally.
Nah, of course not. And the EOD is immensely rich. The sudden rise to power of the Blackwood family happened right after they joined.
Okay. It's making more sense now. So Blackwood is a weird sermon cult leader man. Okay.
So what's your next
So they
move?
could be connected.
I was interrupted and couldn't finish my task. The EOD received.
Well, I
a
wasn't
fresh
gonna
hog
let you
fish,
walk away and
but
go
now they're on alert
poison the
and
rest of
raised
their
their
fish.
guard. I understand I'm in no position to ask, but after reviewing all the facts,
We'll
I've
currently agree to
presented
help him,
Mr. Reed.
but only because I want to investigate
Would you
more.
agree to help me?
You deserve to die. Wow, okay, that's aggressive. But I'm
Keep
listening.
talking. Now, what is it?
I
you
like how
want
it's either
from me?
let's
Poison. the
maybe
rest of the
consider
fish.
things moving forward, and then
It's
no,
not
you're
an option.
dying.
The EOD trusts you enough to deal with me, so it should be simple for you. My agent inside the EOD reports that they've just received a fresh haul.
I don't want
That's
to
your
poison the
target.
fish, but I do. Oh, I need a favor in
Your
exchange.
agent inside the EOD. Is he fairly high up the ranks?
Yeah, because I need.
I see where this is
Mhm.
going.
Thank you, Mr.
You
Man.
need something from the EOD too.
Of course.
Yeah. I'm trying to find a certain person who may be held by them.
Exactly. I don't want to
I'm
kill him. I want to know why
arranging
why they're
arrangements.
fucking fishes.
If someone is being held by the EOD, you'll
What's so
know it.
appealing?
It's a win-win situation.
All right. Look, I'm gonna need to
New
think
quest,
about this.
side quest.
Of course. But don't be too long. I'm going to need an answer before I let you go. I hope you can understand why.
Wait, you're not gonna let me just leave before deciding? Okay. Was ordained? Imagine. Okay, let's see. I do want to know why he's afraid of her. Like, there's so much, like, there's so much to this story happening. I'm so confused. Let's see. Do any of these make sense together? So EOD suspected crimes and the poisoning. No. There we go. The EOD has much more going on than charity organizations. They're dirty. I know it. Whatever there is up to isn't good. And I don't know if the rest of these... if any of these would go together. Probably not, honestly. Okay, we're gonna help him.
So, have you made up your mind?
Yep. I'll help lie. No, I think we'll help in earnest.
Your methods stink and your plan stinks. Still,
But
the EOD is a threat, and I'm not gonna help them anymore. I'm in.
But I'm not gonna
doing a
poison
great
them.
Favor for this city, Mr. Reed. Never doubt that.
I'm gonna try to not poison them.
Yeah, I'm trying not to.
But I didn't want to lie to him
Remind me what it is I have to do.
and go tell the other
To
people about
poison
him.
the fresh haul of fish at the EOD storage. It's heavily guarded, but you'll figure out something, I've no doubt. I'll be back later. I need to see my agent. Find me after you're done. Here's
I already
the
know where the
address
ricin
and
is.
some ricin. Be very careful.
Yeah, I know. It could kill me.
Will do. I'm not quite ready to die yet.
Although if I die, you know, like, everything's sorted, right? Like, we don't have to worry about it. Okay. Alright. Let's go back to here and let's remove this real quick. So... the storage... full flask that he gave me. So I can tell Anna, but I don't think I don't want to tell her because I want to figure out what's going on. I think we're gonna have to dose the place. I mean, fuck it. What's the worst that could happen, right? Who cares? We're just gonna kill innocent people. No biggie, right? Hawking Lane between Warren and Liberty. So there's Warren and Liberty. Hawking Lane, which we've been to before, but we'll put that back. And then this and this way. Oh wait, is there things? No, yeah. Okay. It says there's more stuff in my mind palace, but like I don't know. What it's referring to. Yeah, all evidence collected. I thought so. Oh wait. Let me remove this before I end up going the wrong way. Like I was just doing. I need to go this way. Maybe that mind palace thing is just stuck there. Am I going the right way? Yeah. Cool. I just love that it's called a mind palace. Like of all the things they could have labeled it, like Mind Palace was like, yeah, that's it. I love a good Mind Palace. Maybe when we fast travel that'll go away. If not, we'll just be Mind Palace and all over the place. And then we bop ourselves over onto here. I absolutely will not be doing the infested zones. I can tell you that right now. Oh gosh. I did a proper workout for the first time since, like, I mean, I've been doing yoga and whatnot, but like a weight training workout with like just little like dumbbells, because that's what I do at home. I did one for the first time on Sunday and I loved it, don't get me wrong, but I forgot the soreness that comes along with it. Hello.
Hello again, Daryl. I serve the sea.
Sea be praised, Mr.
Do I have to tell him every time?
Good to see you again.
What's up?
Yeah, how's it going?
Still guarding this old piece of rock, as you can see.
Well, yeah, you told me you were going to do that for the next, like, month.
Mind if I go inside?
Sure, no problem with that. Stay as
They
long
won't
as you
suspect a
want.
thing.
Daryl, listen to me carefully. If you want to keep breathing, you gotta skip
Oh.
town. Now. You're taking a lot of heat on account of that fish poisoning. The EOD is on it like a dog on a bone, and they will find out the truth eventually.
Bah, I don't believe it.
Are we helping him?
Daryl, I'm saying this only because you're.
I'm accidentally helping somebody.
Respect you. Leave this place. Forget about the EOD, or it will kill you.
Fine, fine. You've always been on the
Buddy, I've
level
talked to
with
you
me.
once, but that's fine.
I'll leave.
Don't be a stranger, Daryl.
May the sea
Oh my god, we just helped somebody!
protect.
You're welcome! Now I'm gonna poison your shit. Poison. 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 I've done it. Poison. Poison. Help the professor with his plans. Yay! I'd just be poisoning some shit. Yeah, just, you know, typical me. Accidentally helping people. It wasn't intentional. I just wanted to see if he had anything to say. So that was nice of me. All right. Oh, it's Discord. Couldn't be me. This game doesn't do like a good job at like telling you what's gonna happen when you make certain choices, which is, I mean, technically a good thing. But then stuff like that happens where I'm just like, hey, get out of here, Daryl. And he's like, okay. Okay. Speak with him about the upholding end of his bargain. I am to meet him at the corner of Hawking Lane and Liberty Road near the fish storage. Okay. Wouldn't that be like over here somewhere? Corner of Hawking Lane and Liberty Road. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, that's not suspicious at all, buddy. Like, he's just like, did you do it? Did you poison the fish like I told you to? Like, but you're right across from the scene of the crime. Like, guy, they know you. I've poisoned the fish.
It's done.
I just walk up to him and say bye.
Fish have been poisoned.
Perfect. This will make a decisive blow to the EOD in Alkmaar. You've done a great thing, Mr. Reed.
Your turn. Actually, what are you gonna do now?
So, what's next on your to-do list?
My guy holds
Hangings,
back,
drowning
not at all.
kittens.
What we've already accomplished should be more than enough.
He's like, you're evil and I
After
want you to
see
know
the
it.
EOD in ruin, I'll turn myself into the police.
Okay,
I'm aware
fair
of
enough.
being guilty of several crimes. The least being theft and the most severe being mass murder.
Okay.
I won't hide.
Accept your fate, that's fine.
Well, that's something at least.
I need to put my hair up,
I
it's
don't
bothering
want
me.
anyone else to suffer my fate. And I certainly don't want anyone else blamed for my crimes.
Hold on. This isn't working the way that I wanted it to. My hair's itching my neck and it makes me feel like something's touching me and I don't like it. So we're gonna be a little bit bald. There we go. Going full bald. Alright, your turn, bud.
Your contact better be worth the trouble, George.
He's already waiting for you in the basement of the fish market.
Fred.
His name's Fred. You'll need to tell him a password.
Oh, you're
I also have not got the social skills fixed.
passwords.
We're all.
Oh, yes.
It's probably all while
We
we're here.
decided to use this EOD feature against them.
You
Ironic, don't you think?
motherfucking bitch.
Right, funny. Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah, I
put
think I
you
just split my
in the
sides
soup
laughing.
container. You dickhead.
Anyway, the password is, the sea is a cruel mistress. Good luck.
Or, you know what? I could just squash you. That's right. Get fucked. Sorry. There is a stink bug, okay? We know how I feel about them, alright?
You know anything about Harriet Doe, a professor from the university?
Harriet.
Anyways, yeah, Harriet.
Ah, yes, I remember her. Brilliant anthropologist. It was always a pleasure to
If there's
read her
anything that
articles.
you guys could recommend for me to get rid of stink bugs, please let me know. I don't know what he said. I was too busy talking about stink bugs. Just, okay.
Yeah. She participated in Throgmorton's little,
We'll be honest with him.
expedition to the depths. That's where the
He's a
EOD
casual mass
captured her.
murderer, so.
Oh, kidnapping promising female scientists from the university must have become a hobby for them. Freaks.
Buddy, I don't think that's how that worked. But okay. I can now approach Fred, a high-ranking member of EOD who has also been working with Cavendish. Basement of the fish market. Which is back over there. So if I go this way, I can go to my little... No. This way, I can go to my little fast travel place. A bop on over there. Oh, I thought you were just skilled enough to talk shit, and I was about to say samesies, but you wrote something different. You just talk your way out of shit. Ugh, I can smell that stink bug. You bitch! You dirty, dirty bitch! I see another one over there! God, I fucking hate these guys. I just covered him up with a container holding his friend in it. So now there's one under the container and one in the container, and there's one under this cup. There's one in that plastic. I'm so tired of them. And it's only gonna get worse as it gets warmer. And that pisses me off. Fish, this way. I'm so done with them. I, like, Oh. You're different. Where's Anna? Also, how do I get to the basement of the fish market?
What's your problem?
Come, find something you like. Cheaper than the rest.
Like, this place doesn't seem like it would have a basement. If I was a basement to a public building, where would I be? Oh. Right here, maybe? I don't like when I have to climb over stuff. That feels weird. Just check that, just in case. I'll come see you in a second. Oh. Okay. That looks like cult activities. If I just had to guess, maybe. Hold on, Fred. I'll talk to you in a second. I'm just exploring. Nothing here? Okay. Fred?
Hello? Your name Fred?
Might be. What do you want?
The sea is a cruel mistress.
Funny, you know, the water's choppy, the weather bad, and I miss sailing more than ever. It's like they say, the sea is a cruel mistress.
He's so unenthused.
But listen, I've got a story you might enjoy. You're looking for Professor Doe, ain't that right? The scientist the Order kidnapped. I think we can help each other.
How do you mean?
Okay.
You know where she is?
Slow down, buddy. Helping each other is not the same as let me just tell you everything.
What is this order you mentioned?
The EOD.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
EOD. It really stands for the Esoteric Order of Dagon.
Dagon.
An old being from the depths of the sea.
That's what
In
they be
books,
fucking in the
They
deep.
show him as a monstrous amphibian. The Innsmouthers worship him as a god. And of course, they make sacrifices to him. In blood.
Right. See, the thing is, Vix. I put probably about 40 of them in a jar in front of each other, and they didn't give a shit. They just kept coming. I think I need to bring the bug jar back. I need to get another jar. It was repulsive. But I need another jar that I can sacrifice to be the jar. Well, what else am I supposed to do? Are you going to start catching them and flushing them for me then? Because I'm sick and tired of this shit. I am sick and tired of these bitches living in my home, walking all around my shit, touching my shit, and being stinky. Well, because I know that I'm just going to keep putting them in a jar. I'm not going to clean out the jar. And once you put them in a jar, no matter how many times you clean it, you know that you're not going to want to drink or use that jar. It's just the stink bug jar. It becomes the stink bug jar and you can't do anything about it. That's just what it is. What if I buy a cheap jar from Walmart and that's the sacrificial stink bug jar? And what if, hear me out, what if we fill it with alcohol, like rubbing alcohol, and a little bit of poopery? I think it's a great idea. Infinite storage. I'm going to get a sacrificial stink bug jar, and I'm going to fill it with rubbing alcohol and poopery. And that'll be it. That's what we're doing. We have a new weekend project, Troy.
Nothing's for free in this city, is it? Figures. All right.
You think I'm joking, I'm not.
You won't regret it. You've seen some of this city now, am I right? You've in England what's coming? I want out of the order and the city before it hits.
Then just run away, dude.
It's much easier to get into the order than to leave. Give the slightest hint of it. You've signed your death warrant.
I feel like you've already given
Somebody
a
to
hint
get
of
me out
it.
the city on the quiet. And that's not an easy thing these days, my friend.
Okay, fair enough.
I have no idea how to help you with that.
Ain't you a detective? There are people in the city, smugglers, who know what to do. Find them. That's how you.
So I have to help him
See,
before he gives me any
I've heard
information.
whispers about ads in the newspaper. A new ad every week talking about Salvation Harbor.
We're gonna go back to the
We start
Chronicle,
there.
looking for an ad.
All right, fine. I'll look into it. But your lead on the professor had better be worth it.
It's probably not gonna be worth it.
I can get you there. You just find me a way out fast, or I might be too dead to be any use to you.
Alright, alright. Okay. So it says report to Throgmorton, but I feel like we could go to... Okay, before I proceed with my investigation, I need to report my findings about them. Okay, so we need to go back to Throgmorton's mansion, which is up there. So if I go out of the fish market, and then we can just fast travel over there. So that's convenient. There it is. Everything just really blends in. The colors of this game are not the best in terms of being able to see stuff. Listen, listen, listen. I need a jar, though. I need something to take care of these stink bugs, because they're going to, like, I feel insane already dealing with them, and it's only going to get worse. Hello? Oh. Oh. Did he look like this the whole time? Why do you guys have cake next to a dead body? Why is his face like that? Excuse me, I'm trying to get a better look. Oh my god. It's a... Hold on. What the fuck? What were they doing when they made this game? What kind of... You know what? Listen. When I die, I want a cake that looks like my dead body, and I want you guys to eat it. Like, okay? Like, hear me out. Donate my body to science, whatever. Do something eco-friendly with my body, but then make a perfect recreation of me as cake and eat it. This is exactly what I want. This is what I want for my funeral. I have so many questions.
I had some questions about Bethany.
I beg your pardon. I don't believe
I'm just gonna
I
back
know
up and
anyone
ask all the
named.
questions.
Well, it came up during the investigation. See, your father divorced, and his ex-wife's name was Bethany.
Amazing that he doesn't know
Say no
his...
more. It is beyond my earliest memory.
I guess technically mother,
Even if it's
stepmother, but...
not. My father's business is his own. I shall not engage in gossip.
Well, it's not gossip, but okay.
Your father led an expedition back in 1891.
Yeah, and then fucked an
Anything
ape.
about it?
I'm not the best person to ask, I'm afraid. I was a
There's
babe in
another
arms
one.
back then, and my father
What can I catch it
never
with?
made his findings public. It is a great shame, of course. His work would have turned the science of evolution on its head.
Yeah, I can see that.
I'm sacrificing a ball. Excuse me, I have to move this real quick. You don't get on my streaming equipment and expect nothing to happen, you dirty bitch. Anyways.
I found a disturbing book, Mr. Throgmorton, on mirrors.
I'm so
It
tired.
spoke of imprisoned souls. Now level with me. What is it you're after?
I suppose there's no point in being coy. I have learned that I once had a brother, Hammond. My father robbed me of him.
Listen,
Hammond is
the amount of
inside
fed
the
up that I
trap
am
by
with those stink
sorcery.
bugs.
My
And
father's
because my
dead.
lights are on, they're flying this way, so now's the perfect opportunity for me to
But
catch
he
them.
is a Throgmorton. He must be saved.
Okay, so he does want to save Hammond.
I know who's behind
His
Professor Dale's
half-brother that he
kidnapping.
doesn't know.
It's an organization called the Esoteric Order of Dagon. Most of them stick to the fish market.
Isn't there a name for, like,
Seem to have
when the
agents
bottom
everywhere.
whites of your eyes show like that?
University.
I knew there was something fishy about the EOD, the den of those filthy Innsmouthers.
I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, EOD and Innsmousers are not the same.
Actually, most of the EOD members I met were locals. And for what it's worth, the only Innsmouther I spoke to was a nice guy.
There's definitely a name for it,
Not
but I don't
always had
remember
any
what it is.
prejudices.
Are you calling me a bigot, Reed?
Abso-fucking-lutely. Yes.
Well, that's how you're acting. The Innsmouthers didn't want
I'm gonna
to
call him
end up
out.
here, and they didn't do it to spite you. Your hatred leaves them no choice but to retaliate. Can't you see the vicious cycle here?
They killed my son for Kay's sake.
Yeah, because he came back and was insane.
If you keep tarring every Innsmouth
Call
with
him the
same
fuck
brush,
out.
you'll radicalize them. And then all this will happen again. The only reason the EOD gained power here is because Innsmouthers had nowhere else to turn. You have to stop being part of the problem.
That's right, Charles.
Shall try to think about what you have said.
That's right, Robert.
Back to business.
You're also a half
Continue my
ape,
search
so
for the
listen.
Fizzy Dough.
You guys could bond easily.
You have anything else to tell me?
Your task remains the same. Find Harriet and bring her back. You
I'm
saved
working
the
on it, but I
team
had to come
and the
tell you
entire
about it.
organization. Well, I have something for you that might help our cause should things take a turn. Now leave.
What are you going
I've
to give
heard
me?
enough from you.
Guys, I got a shotgun. Hell yeah. Shotgun. Let's reload everything. I feel like the reason that they gave me a shotgun is probably because I'm gonna have to fight some bitches with it. Cool. Okay, what am I doing? The leader of the Lost Faction. Okay, so I need to go to advertisements. So I need to go to the Chronicle. And I think I can just walk there, honestly. Although, the fast travel thing is right over there. Hey! I just saw your singular blink. Rude. We'll go here. That's great. It says doors that can be opened are marked with a special hobo sign. Like, that's not politically correct. This game just, it's a game that doesn't stop giving, man. I need to go around. But like this way? I think so. Yeah. You best blink twice over there. Oh, you know what? I still need to go back and move. I still need to go back and clip that Lethal Company stream before it goes away. That's another singular blink.
Knock it off.
Just two really long blinks. I feel like I just took a really long route to this. I definitely did. I don't know if there's any cat half-breeds, but that would be wild. I don't think it's this door. No, it's on the other side, I think, yeah. Do chameleons do slow blinks? I'll admit, I don't know much about chameleons. Got that part-time SWAT going on. Right here? No. I'm so close. Right here. Okie dokie. Okay, so getting warm. So, Salvation Harbor. And it is an advertisement. After the flood. Yep. Time has come to send Toothless Bob on his final journey, this time to the Seven Oaks Bar at the crossroad of Calm Shore Street and Salvation Road in Western Salvation Harbor. Okay, so he's going on his final adventure. So What's-His-Face has got to get out ASAP. So do I need to go back there or just look there? Intersection, so where are we? Seven Oaks Bar in Western Salvation Harbor. Salvation Harbor, Western. Calm Shore Street and Salvation Road. Salvation Road, oh, right there. Right where I need to go. Back around to get to the fast travel spot. Do I have a reason to ever, like, go back to my little apartment thing? I feel like probably not. Unless I want to, like, change outfits. Didn't I just come from this direction? How did I... How do I get lost so easily? Maybe I was a little farther. and then to my left? No. How do I get lost when I didn't go that far? Because I can't go that way. I mean, I absolutely get lost every time. I don't care how many times I've been to a place, I hardly remember what the outside of the building looks like. Right, so I gotta go all the way around this building. Because I can't go the one direction because there's like a landslide situation happening. All this just because I want to go to the fast travel spot so that I can go to a bar to talk to Toothless Bob about his excursions. Struggling. Struggling. Okay. All the way over here. Luckily, this is exactly where I need to be. My arms have been so itchy lately. Maybe I'm dying. Okay. Toothless Bob? Are you here? No? Oh, well that looks like a bar. Are you a bar? Oh, it's a place to sleep. Hello? Have I been here before?
A little bird told me there are people in Oakmont who can help me leave town.
Maybe,
Oh,
maybe
see, I
not.
have got no sense
What
of
makes you think
direction.
I know?
Oh, you bitch. I felt it. I felt it. I knew I smelled one. Unless it was this. I think it was just this. I think we're in the clear. I think I knocked this onto me, and then it fell down and hit my leg. I think we're safe. Because I don't see one. I've had them on me before, though, so that's why I don't second guess it, but I think it was just this. But I swear to God, if one touches me, I'm burning this bitch down. That's all I'll say. I'm looking. Is anybody close by? I see one up there in the corner of my room and one on my ceiling. I've been doing a lot of trapping. Okay. Anyways.
I've heard they're having a wake for Toothless Bob here.
I'm burning
That
this
may
whole
be
place to the
true,
ground.
But I don't know you from Adam. Prove you ain't some gumshoe.
Gumshoe.
Come on, you can trust me.
Well, lucky
Ask
for
Mr.
you, I
Fogg.
actually did just put my feet on my little stool.
If you think
So I
I'll
am
trust
sitting
you just
upright.
because you were doing business with Adam,
I'm also
then
thirsty.
you've got another thing coming. But you're still alive. That means you've got something going for you. Okay. What about a little favor?
Feet are on the
Nothing
stool.
fancy, don't worry. I expected a package to be delivered ages ago, but the courier still
You know what I
hasn't
need to
shown.
put on my gift wish
Find
list?
out
A
what's
chair.
taking him so long. Here's the address.
Got it.
One more thing. If you don't find him,
Because this chair's falling apart. This one arm is about to fall off again.
The water of life, if you catch my
And it's
drift.
not comfortable at all.
Bye.
Okay. Alright. So, got that. Got that. Courier meeting with Smuggler. Finding out what happened to his courier. The courier went missing after visiting a house on Levi Coffin Avenue. Not far from the oh, oops. Let me go here. So, Western Grimshore, Grimhaven Bay. Western, this side. Levi Coffin Ave, which I know we've been to before. Deep Shore Road. Not far from the crossroad with Marsh Ave. Levi Coffin Ave goes all the way through Marsh Avenue. Marsh Avenue. So let's just mark here because it says not far from that. So it could be in either direction. There's gotta be another fast travel spot down here. I think I'm gonna hate myself for it, but I think we're gonna get in the boat and boat over there. Actually, is there anything around here that I can pick up? Like any, equipment or the like? Nope. Okay. That's fine. What about upstairs? Got anything good for me? Can I steal anything? Anything? Nope. Okay. Anything? Nope. How about in here? Nope. Nope. That is so brightly colored compared to everything else in this game. It stands out like a sore thumb. Okay, anyways, scantily clad women. Let us depart. Alright, let me get on my boat and hopefully not get lost. I think I'm already, yeah, going the wrong way. Perfect. Off to a phenomenal start. This way? Maybe? Boat is very sketch. Like, I like how basically everything in this game is essentially the same color. But they were like, you know what? We need to make that bright as hell. Sorry, I wanted to get off here. If I can stop in the middle of the road, why not? It's not a road. Got any of them goods? Oh. Does that say tranquilizer? Oh, antipsychotics. This is one of the ones he wanted me to clear out, but guess what we're not doing? So I'm just gonna take the goods and leave. So, bye! Oh. Huh. I don't want to go much farther, I'm afraid. Can't carry anymore. Okay, well hold up. Let me, I'm about to scam the system big time. Let's see what we can do here. Don't need another one of those. Let's see, can I... Darn. I'm scared. I'm leaving. I'm leaving before something happens. You did not. Okay, so how am I supposed to get back to my boat? Can I jump? Can I swim? Okay, thank God. I got really nervous. Tell us about this beef. Drop the tea. I want to hear all about it. The way that I just fling myself off the boat, amazing. Excuse me, pardon me, pardon me.
What's your problem?
Nothing. What's your problem? I swear, like, I feel like there's gotta be another fast travel spot. Oh, yes there is, right in front of me. Let me run to it. Wait, what are you, Gary, Mr. Spotting? What did I say? And got it. There we go.
Find something you like. Cheaper than the rest.
At least I found another spot on the other end of town, so that's convenient. Oh. Isn't that an infested zone? Isn't that what that means? You motherfucker! Let me shake up your goddamn friend! You hear me? He's in here, and I'm gonna catch you. Oh! This one, hold on, hold on, hold on. Pardon me, I gotta move you again. Excuse me, game. I've got some important ass fucking business to do. Get out from underneath of there! Also, if you give him a good shake, he kind of gets like paralyzed for a hot second. That's right, get in there. What were you saying? First week of the hospital, met a nurse in cardiac unit. Usually when the patient has insulin, needs after letting them know that I'm dropping her food. Right? Yep. I'm tracking. They really gonna have me run around a infested zone? I don't wanna. Like, how, like... So, I'm gonna run in and go to the left first. I should not be... Oh! Nope. I don't like it. I don't like it. Where am I going? Nope, excuse me, pardon me. I'm just running through, I'm passing by. What was that? Okay. We're chill. We're good-ish. I forget what I was looking for. Crate. Crate from a house. Why is my person still, like, funky-eyed? Okay, I think we're good. I feel like we're in the general area, but I don't know if it's back in the infested zone or down in here somewhere. Why do people gotta be so rude? And you talk about the scene from Lilo and Stitch. I'm thinking, Finding Nemo. Hey, Purple, what's up? I've murdered a few stink bugs. So you've missed that, but... Okay, so it's definitely not up this road. Yeah, exactly. Fishy, wake up! Okay, hold on. So hear me out. Let's save. And do we dare try... I don't know how to clear an infected zone. I don't know if that's a thing that I can do. I'm just gonna run straight across and see if it's on the other side of the infected zone. Pardon me. Beep beep, beep beep, beep beep. Beep beep. Oh god. Hi. Oh my god, Charles! Charles, please! He's huge! Oh my god, one hit? One hit took that much health from me? If I have to go in there... Oh, it's gotta be here, right? Jesus Christ, Charles. One is fine. Actually, do I have enough to make another one? I do. Thank God. Charles. Ooh, hell yeah, Purple. Do it. I'm excited to hear about it. See it and hear about it. Don't you just love work beef, Vix? Isn't it a great time? I keep missing him. Oh my god. Come here. Take that. Who's next? Huh? Who's next? Anybody? Anybody? Nobody? That's fine. Okay. There's probably more here. God, that scared me. I hate when they do that. The shooting is interesting. It's not the worst. But it's either my aim is awful or... Oh, hi. I've never specifically gotten warranty on my parts, but they have like an inherent, some of them at least I would check, have like an inherent 1 to 2 year warranty. My motherboard is the thing I've used the warranty on the most. So if you can get an additional warranty on your motherboard, I'd recommend that. My arms are so itchy. Possibly graphics card, but anything that's like the really expensive stuff to replace. I don't like when it just gives me so much stuff. Can I make more? No. Can make one more of these. What about this? Okay. I mean, everything's full up. You know, I've never understood what the ammo thingies mean. Like 6.6, and this other one says 8.7. Like, what does that mean? I don't understand. Okay. Yeah, the growling house was really not my favorite thing. I'm afraid to go downstairs. Like, it's just given me so much stuff. Like, I'd highly doubt the game just all of a sudden got really generous, you know?
The blood's almost dry. Empty, but reeks of gasoline.
Yeah.
I've seen ashes like
Oh,
this before.
I didn't even realize it was a
Well,
skeleton.
that's one way to get rid of a corpse.
I thought it was like a weird little pilot light. I'll be real honest. I did not recognize it at all. I know that wall is going to be invisible, so... Yes, what am I looking at this for? Oh. Oh, fuck, you scared me. Scared my damn self. Game. I really don't like you giving me a bunch of shit.
Left by something heavy with wheels.
Bitch, how do you see that? At least I got everything this time.
Drak! Whose idea was it to hide the crates in such a stupid way? No mercy, boys. He's been asking for this. Get rid of him. Leave nothing but ashes. Understood?
Oh, there's another one over here.
You're done, kid. Someone talks to the cops behind my back. Their history. Get him, boys.
Time to figure this out.
I mean, I imagine this was the kid.
Whose
He
idea?
came down.
You're done, kid.
He tells them to light him
No
up,
mercy,
and they light
boys.
him up.
Get rid of him. Leave nothing but ashes. Understood?
Someone was looking for a crate
Oh.
here and was brutally killed. The crew that did it were headed up by a guy in a wheelchair.
Honestly, I wouldn't mind not having being able to have chocolate. Cuz I don't eat it like too much, really. Lentils is an interesting one though. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing with the whiskey crate, but so can I just go back to what's his face? Who knows? Okay, but anyways, it is 9 p.m. so let me write down what I need to do. So, career murder. Courier murder. That's all I'm writing. Yep, those are my notes. Courier murder. That's all I got.